Hello, this is James on Gaming, and these are my reactions to Microsoft's Gamescom conference. And holy shit, it was amazing. I mean, I was kind of saddened that Sony wouldn't be having one, but I don't think that matters now. They totally blew me away. Microsoft did. So they started with a huge bang. Showed our 3 games that may or may not be timed exclusives, but even so, they look pretty amazing. Started off with Quantum Break, which I've been looking forward to for a long time now. Big fan of Remedy. They made Max Payne, but most importantly, Alan Wake, which was one of my favourite games of last generation, and they know how to tell a good story. So any game by them, I'm excited by. And they showed some more gameplay footage from Quantum Break, and yeah, it looks a lot of fun. I really like the manipulating time mechanics and in combat, and yeah, it looks a lot of fun. So I mean, as far as I can tell, it's a third-party exclusive, so it might be coming to PC. I really hope it does, but if not, it's a pretty compelling reason to get a Xbox One, I gotta say. So we'll wait and see, but it's most likely it will come to PC since Alan Wake did. It was 360 exclusive, then came to PC. So yeah, Quantum Break might as well. And they carried on, showed Crackdown 3, which I wasn't that excited by. I mean, I played the first Crackdown a tiny bit when I got it from Games with Gold, and I kind of got bored quite quickly. It didn't really do much for me, so I wasn't that excited by this. But that was, of course, until it showed destructible environments, and I gotta say, DICE can learn a lot from this. I mean, if the trailer is it's as good as the trailer showed, but even when it comes to Battlefield, even when playing Battlefield 4, you could already tell there were so many things where you felt things should be destructible when they really weren't. It felt really limited, but it's like this, they don't care. It seems like you can just destroy anything, which looks bloody awesome. So I really hope that is what the actual game would be like. So it might not, but yeah, so I'm interested in it now. And then they showed Scalebound. We saw some gameplay from that at last. Now, first of all, I've got to say that protagonist looks like a massive douche. It'll take a while to get used to, but I guess the gameplay that counts. First showed him battling some foot soldiers, which didn't look that exciting, but they saw him ordering his dragon around, which looks pretty cool. But then they came to a big monster, which is kind of what I was hoping for, which is the idea I got from it when they showed it last time. And yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. And then they showed, they announced 4-player cup. Didn't show anything from that. They just showed, him standing in front of the big monster, and then the 3 other people joining. And that was about it. So yeah, but at least it's happening. So yeah, 3 really promising looking games. But as I said, they might be, as far as I can tell, they're all third-party exclusives. Actually, not sure about Crackdown, but so they might all be coming to PC. So might all be timed exclusives. So I'll wait and see. Won't go out and get an Xbox One just yet. Wait to see if they're coming to PC. But Phil Spencer did say recently that he's gonna stop with the timed exclusives crap and want to focus on the first party in the future. So hopefully won't have to deal with this in the future. Right, after that, talked a little bit, a lot about TV, which I thought was very cheeky, being a show called Gamescom. When it comes to E3, you can do what you want because but this is Gamescom. I mean, I think it should be about the games. But anyway, yeah, finally there's you can now record live TV, which apparently people have been asking for. So there you go. And the chat pad, which I'm quite envious of. That looks I mean, you know, being a PS4 player, I especially think it'll be useful when like watching like Twitch streams using the PS4, and it's really annoying when no one's sending a message, and you know you have to type it really slow. So that situation, I can imagine it coming in useful. So yeah, it's a very good idea, good addition. And then they talked about backwards compatibility, all games with gold, 360, like all future games with gold games from 360 will be backwards compatible with Xbox One. And starting from November, over 100 Xbox 360 games will be compatible with Xbox One. So there you go. That is very cool that they're doing that. I hope Sony is going to be working on that soon as well. And then they said Windows 10 will be on Xbox One, whatever that means. Don't really get that. Then it talks about Killer Instinct Season 3. I don't really get what that means. I mean, didn't even know there were seasons with Killer Instinct, but you know, whatever that means. But I'm not that into fighting games, so not really interested. And it's coming to Windows 10, so there you go. And then Idea Xbox, you know, the director of that came out. Firstly said all games he's going to be talking about will be coming to Xbox One and Windows 10, which I'll talk about that in a bit later. But first of all, a game Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which I haven't heard about, but he said it's, you know, it's been developed by the guy who developed Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which I've never played, but I know it's kind of a big deal game. So this game is promising. But it turns out it's been in Kickstarter for a while. I think it's raised 5.5 million. Is it dollars? I think it was dollars so far. So yeah, I guess for those who are backing it, it was pretty cool for them, so pretty big deal for that. And it's going to be cross-play with Windows 10 Xbox One players, and they showed a new character, which, I mean, they'll all be new for me because I never heard of that game. But yeah, didn't show any footage, unfortunately, but it's bound to be good if it's developed by the Castlevania guy, so there you go. Then he talked about few games on the Windows 10 coming to Xbox One for City Skylines, which is pretty cool. I like that game. I really shit at it. I go bankrupt within a few minutes, but it's a pretty good game. And Train Simulator, which I was quite surprised by. I thought the simulator games were kind of supposed to be a bit of a joke, so unless this game is something different, but I don't know. And then he talks about a team called Team 17 Games coming to Xbox One, Beyond Eyes, The Escapist, The Walking Dead, which that's I suppose a new game mode or a expansion DLC to The Escapists, which sounds pretty cool. A game called Ukulele, and the newest Worms game, which I didn't think that series was still going, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then a game called Tumbleweed Park by the guy who made Monkey Island, and another game which I don't remember, but I love Monkey Island. I've played a lot of the series since as long as I can remember, so. But this game didn't really grab me. I mean, it's an adventure game, so I'm glad, you know, it's good that they're doing it. I'm sure people are looking forward to it. It doesn't look like it's for me though. And then he talked about games coming to game preview. First of all, a game called Sheltered, again by Team 17. Then Ark Survival Evolved, which I was quite surprised. He said when it's released it'll be on Xbox One and Windows 10, which to me seems a bit unfair to the people who've been playing early access on Windows 7 and 8, because because some of them might not have reserved their copy for Windows 10 and might not even have Windows 10. So maybe it will be coming to Windows 7 and 8, and he didn't just say, but I think that would be a bit unfair if it just comes to Windows 10 and there have been people enjoying it in early access. No one won't be able to play it. I hope that makes sense. And then a few other games coming to game preview: Rivals of Ether, Starbound, and We Happy Few, which looked very interesting. He said, like I said, it's one of the creepiest games you've seen, and I'll agree with that. I like my creepy games, so looking forward to that. Right, and then I talked a lot about Windows 10, which was very, very interesting. First of all, show the demo from Square Enix, which I'm pretty sure was released a few months. Released, I mean leaked a few months ago, because I've definitely seen it before. Either it was leaked or it was just we just got to see it earlier. But yeah, it looks pretty bloody awesome. This was to show DirectX 12, of course, which I forgot to mention. Yeah, so yeah, it looks pretty bloody awesome. I don't know, I've only got GTX 970, so I probably won't be able to benefit from it for a while. But yeah. And then they talked about the built-in recorder DVR, which is, I mean, it seems kind of pointless to me. I mean, there's plenty of free recording software out there like OBS and but so yeah, maybe I'll use it, see how it does. If it's, maybe it'll surprise me, but I don't really see much point in that. I suppose save you from downloading something, but there you go. Yeah, and they talk about yeah, and it's about things that were very interesting to me. First of all, Xbox, with the Xbox app on Windows 10, you can talk with people who have, you know, on Xbox Live on Xbox One, and people on Xbox One can talk to people with the Xbox app. You can voice chat with them, cloud save on the Xbox app, which is cool, and cross-buy and cross-play. Now, this is all very exciting to me because I did have an Xbox 360, you know, and that Games with Gold, but I never got an Xbox. And during that time, I did make a lot of friends, and since I haven't been on Xbox Gold, I haven't talked to them in ages. So this looks like, you know, I'll probably get to talk to and play with them through cross play. So this is all very exciting to me, I gotta say. And lastly, all upcoming Xbox games will be also coming to Windows 10. I think that's what they said. Now, this is the only thing. I mean, again, that's exciting for me because I'll be able to play with people who have an Xbox One and I don't. But I mean, it just seems like a really silly decision for Xbox, because it's just, when there are going to be no exclusives for Xbox One, then there's no reason to get one. So yeah, I kind of have mixed feelings about that, because it just makes the Xbox One look less appealing and will make less people want to buy it. So don't know why they're doing that. So very, very strange. And then Mojang came out. Minecraft said Minecraft is coming to Windows 10. Of course it is. Minecraft comes to every bloody new thing. And showed off a new game called Cobalt, which looks like a side scroller. Didn't look like it does anything new, but it looks like it'll be pretty fun. And then they showed a new trailer for Dark Souls 3, which I don't know really. I think after all of that, you know, exclusive, exciting Xbox One stuff, it was kind of slows things down, showing the third party games coming out and everything. But I don't know, it was cool to see some Dark Souls 3 gameplay at last, and yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, as much as I love Bloodborne, I'm looking forward to getting back to playing some Dark Souls. So yeah, I'm most likely get on PS4 because Dark Souls games haven't been too successful on PC in the past, as I've heard. So, and then showed some more. They showed Homefront: The Revolution, another third-party game. But I really liked the first Homefront, so I'm looking forward to this one. I'm most likely to get it on PC. Then it showed some FIFA 16. Not interested in FIFA series at all. So, and then they got to Halo 5 Guardians. Focusing on multiplayer. As I've said before, I was a fan of Halo in the past, but I've kind of gotten bored of it now. But I mean, it's But it looks pretty damn awesome. I'm sure if you're still into it, it's very exciting. And they showed an actual match, and yeah, it looks good. But yeah, not grabbing me like it used to. Then they showed Just Cause 3, another third party, which I don't know, Microsoft, you really need to stop doing that. It's just not exciting at all to show third, but you know, multi-platform games conference. But you know, showed that you get Just Cause 2 for free with it, so that's pretty cool. Then they talked about Forza 6, which I gotta say does look pretty bloody amazing. Puts Drive Club to shame. I mean, if it is as good as it looks, but yeah, I mean, they say it's what they mean working towards, but you know, it's going to be that case until the next Forza. But yeah, it does look pretty good. And then they showed some Rainbow Six Siege, which seemed very unnecessary. It's like, does anyone need to be? Everyone already knows that's coming out, and we've all seen the gameplay. We all know it's going to be awesome, and this wasn't even the gameplay trailer, so it was kind of pointless. Showed some more Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I'm not really interested in. I played the first Tomb Raider. I quite liked it. Didn't blow me away. This one isn't blowing me away, so not that excited for it. But then they dropped a pretty big bombshell. New Halo Wars game coming, and I had a mini freak out here. I kind of did a mini celebration when I showed this. Actually, at first, it looks quite live action. Either that or the graphics were just really good. So I thought maybe it was like a follow up to Until Dawn. I think that was called the live action film they had a few years back. But no, it's another Halo Wars, which I'm extremely excited for. I mean, loved the first Halo Wars and didn't think we'd be getting another one. And best of all, being created by Creative Assembly, so you know we're in good hands. And it's been developed for Windows 10 as well, so definitely be getting it on that. So yeah, and that's about it. All in all, very exciting. Very good conference overall. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.